Liverpool. Beautiful goddamn city. It also helped that the weather was perfect. I guess, it's usually gloomy and rainy. I had a great time here. Checked out the Beatles statue. I did a couple of, touristy things. But other than that, I just tried to walk around, look at a lot of beautiful buildings and everything. Really, really great city. I kept striking out with the food, though. Jesus Christ. I ate at this fucking Italian place. What kind of a fucking asshole gets Italian in Liverpool, England? I ordered these fucking... I got some oysters because, I'm trying to keep my figure for my special. So I ordered some oysters, okay? And I'm thinking, there's water right here. These oysters got to be fresh. Did not taste fresh at all. And then I got one of those those rice balls Italians make. It's fucking rice. It's almost like risotto. It's got cheese in it, and then they deep fried it. It's fucking, that was my cheat meal, right? So I order those things. It shows up with truffles on it. It was the blandest. I never send back food, and I just don't have the fucking courage to do it. Can you guys send me in stories about sending back food and what happens? Because I'm always of the belief they're going to get mad at you and then they're going to spit on your food. But these fucking things were so bad. There was no fixing it. You know what I mean? It's not oh, hey, this is medium rare. Could you make it medium? It's just this tastes like the person who cooked it doesn't know how to cook. Is this bring your fucking 6-year-old to work day and they fucking made my rice balls here? And I just was you know what? I'm not fucking eating. This is how rebellious. This is the most rebellious I've ever been in a restaurant. Because I worked in one and I always tip well, even if they fucking suck. So I ate one of them. And I was just I am not going to, out of politeness and how my parents raised me to not waste food, eat these other 5 fucking things and then have to get on an elliptical and work off something that I didn't even enjoy. So I just set it to the fucking side and ate my fishy oysters. And the waitress came back around and she goes, okay. She's like, how was everything? And I said what I always say, great. It was all great. It was awesome. And she's looking, clearly seeing that I barely touched it. She goes, everything was fine. And I was like, yeah, it was great. Can I just get the check? And that was it. So the upside is with being dehydrated and almost puking and shitting and fucking eating this shit food over here, I've actually dropped some pounds. They have the club where the Beatles played 200 shows, some of their first 200 shows. And now that I am an experienced tourist, I said to the driver, now, is this the original place? Is this the exact place? Because I remember when I was in London, everybody does the stupid Abbey Road thing where you're walking across the street. I want to be John. I want to be Paul. That's not the same crosswalk. The crosswalk has been moved, so you're not standing where they stood. Okay? So I asked. I'm like, okay, now that fucking crosswalk bullshit, I did that, and it turned out that they fucking, that wasn't where they were. Now, is this club really the place where John, Paul, Ringo, and George all played their first 200 shows? The Cavern Club or something like that? And the guy goes, he's like, yeah, no, it isn't. The place where they originally played, it's like a fucking hotel now. But this is close. It's on the street. So the best thing you can do is you can walk down the street where they walked to go to a club that no longer exists. But when you go into the club that they say is the club, it's not the fucking club. Oh, did I take a picture? I don't want to fucking hurt anybody's business here, but I was with Andrew Themeles. He's shooting stuff for my Patreon page on this tour, me getting ready for my special. And we went to go, he's a huge Beatles fan, so we went down there and we were checking out all of these, oh, come on, did I take a picture of it? Fuck, I didn't take a picture. God damn it. We went to this Beatles museum. Okay, now if you're trying to attract people, if you have artifacts from the Beatles, what you want to do is have a couple of your not your best ones. You want to keep your best ones in there or else it's a letdown. But you got to put something from your top 5 out front. So we go to walk into this fucking museum. He goes, I want to go in. And I was like, all right. And he goes, you don't want to go in? I go, listen, dude, you're fucking huge Beatle fans. I don't want to ruin this for you. Let's fucking go in. So we go to walk up the steps to go in, and I swear to God, they have this mannequin that they dressed like John Lennon. And it was just a mannequin. And it had the all-white suit that he had. And it wasn't the white suit. It was just a white suit. And they glued or taped a beard to a mannequin's face and put this awful fucking wig on it. It looked like me when I dress up to do the comedy jam. And I just started laughing. And I was just like, Andrew, I go, look at this fucking thing. If this is what they have to get you in there, what the fuck do they have in there? And he just started laughing, and we were just like, all right, fuck it, let's get out of here. So I think we made the right move on that one. But they did have a lot of cool stuff. And we went to another place that had a bunch of cool T-shirts and shit. I tried to find something for my daughter. I actually couldn't find anything.